Okay, now in this episode I want to go through the settings that you can select here. You do this on your steering wheel, and you have up and down, and then when you press it you go into the menu, and when you go up and to the back it will go back. For when you have the head-up display on, it will show this. A head-up display is turned off, you cannot change anything here. All the other driver assistance you can do while driving. The other settings you cannot change while driving. Okay, in a head-up display you can select how high it is or low, and it makes a noise. And this really is important, because if you sit lower or higher, this has to be adjusted. If you press the button, you come back. You can select the rotation, just a tiny bit. I always use this. The brightness goes from 0 to 20, and it's not that much of a difference, I have to say. Really not. Then content selection. You can see turn by turn. You can see everything from a navigation, traffic info, driving assist info, lane safety info, blind spot safety info. So you see what speed you're allowed to drive, if your LFA, LKA is on, and all of this, cruise control. It's really great. Speedometer size from small to large. It's a bit, but not too much. And then the color can be white, orange, or green. I prefer green. And that's it for the head-up display. In driver assistance, you have the smart cruise control response. This means if there's a car in front of you slowing down, will it slow down slow or very fast, so abruptly, or normal. Lead vehicle departure warning. That means if the smart cruise control, there's a spider. If a smart cruise control has to stop because the front vehicle is stopping, it doesn't start driving automatically when that car in front of you is driving. So if you're on a light, if this warning is on, it gives you a warning, hey, the car left, you can go. If you turn it off, it doesn't warn you, but you still have to manually touch the accelerator pedal, so it starts doing that. Lane following assist. This is like autopilot, like Tesla has it, but of course very less advanced. So if you can, every time you put in smart cruise control, the LFA is automatically on. There's no other button, but here you can select that this doesn't do that. Speed limit warning. This will show the speed limit in your instrument cluster that you see down below, and in your head-up display you can turn that off and then it's gone. Driver attention level, you can turn it off. Normal sensitivity, high sensitivity, that's up to you. Lane safety, this is the LKA, which you have a button on the right thing. If you turn it on here, you can see it. This is white when it doesn't see a line of the road, and it turns green if it recognizes the road lines. And here you can select that lane departure warning. If you select this, it will beep at you when you're going off the lane while driving. And up here with lane keeping, it will beep and will steer automatically. You cannot turn it full off except for the button on the right, but every time you turn on the car, it will be on. Forward collision warning. So if a car suddenly brakes very strongly, then it will warn you. And forward, oh no, this is the forward collision. Come on, assist, avoidance, so it will brake by itself. And here it will give you a warning, very late, very early, or normal. This would just warn you, hey, there's something in front, you should slow down. You can do it yourself or not. Then rear cross traffic, so you're in a parking spot and you reverse out of your parking spot and there's a car coming from the right or the left. It will beep at you and tell you, hey, there's a car coming, and you didn't see it, but there's a sensor on the right and left of the car to show you that. Blind spot warning. In your mirror, in the left mirror, you have a light that will go on if there's a car in the blind spot, and here it will also make a sound if this is on. That's it for driver assistant. The doors. In door you have auto lock, so it will go in a lock itself. Disable not at all. On speed at around 10 kilometers per hour, it will lock the doors, or when you put it in drive or reverse. Unlock, you can do it not at all when you turn the vehicle off or when you put it into park. That was the doors. Lights, you have one touch turn indicator, so if you only touch the your indicators, it will flash not at all, 3 times, 5 times or 7 times. And headlamp delay, when you have the lights on and you park the car and you lock it, the headlamps will be on for 30 seconds longer, even if you're outside the car and have locked it. Sound, this is the beeping volume of your parking sensors. Convenience, welcome mirror. So when you have the key in your pocket and you have selected auto on for your folding mirrors and you get close to the car, the mirrors will unfold automatically. Wireless charging, you can enable and disable it. Wiper lights display, this is so it shows you when you turn on the wipers what you have selected. Shows you this, goes back after a sec. You can turn this off. Auto rear wiper, this means when you put the car in reverse and you have your wipers on, the wipers in the back will also be on automatically. Gear position, when I change the gear, touch the brake, you will see it here in the middle, what gear you are. Again, you can turn that off. If I go in here, why are the lights now on? That's weird. Automatically. Okay, turn it off. Smart recuperation. You can turn it on and off. You can also turn it off with your regenerative level. The pedal shifting things at your steering wheel when you take the right one and press it longer. And icy road warning. So when it's under 3 degrees, like now, oh my god, 4 degrees. It's cold, it could be freezing. Okay, service interval, you can select, adjust the service interval and it gives you a warning, okay, you have to do that. Other features, battery saver. This is a great feature that they learned from the Ioniq, because Ioniq had a problem that the 12-volt battery in front with that 45 amp hours was empty a lot. So they put in this, so periodically the car will check how the state of the 12-volt battery is and will charge it automatically when the car is on and even when the car is off. When it charges the 12-volt battery when the car is off, it will tell you when you get into the car and turn it on, it will tell you 12-volt battery charged while being off or something like this. It's a great feature. Energy consumption unit. This is your average consumption. You can select that every time it's off, so it's not resetting by itself after charging, or every time you turn on the ignition, the average will be reset. Then of course a unit for your consumption, for your temperature, tire pressure unit. By the way, the unit for temperature, you can also change this on the climate. When you press off and auto button at the same time for a few seconds, it will go from Fahrenheit to degrees and vice versa. You can reset all your settings. I haven't done this ever. No. Not been reset. That's great. Shows you everything. And then of course utility mode, which we do in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.